So you can see that here is the login page of the web-based system. And first we can log in as a teacher. And click sign in. So after login, you can see that it is your username. And so you can first add a course for yourself. So just by clicking the tab course, and then you can see here is a list of course and its details. And click edit, you can just key in the course information here. Course code and name, and click save. And so you can see that the course is already added here. And after adding a course, so you have to do is to add which student have taken this course. By clicking the student tab and choose the course, you can see in here you can now choose to add student by typing their student account. And maybe add new role. You can see that after you have typed the student ID, it will already show the student name to you too. So maybe I just input fee names and click save. After you have saved the information, you can check that the information is already added to this course CS1000. So the next is I can choose to enter our questions. So you can see that in the question tab, here is a list of questions that you have already input. And how about if I want to add a new questions? It's very easy that I can just click the add button, and here you can see that I can choose different type of question: essay, true or false, multiple choice, multiple answer, and fill in the blank. So maybe now I just try to take an example for multiple choice. The questions, this is a demo questions, and then add new choice, one, choice A, as this system will provide auto checking for you. So in setting up the question, you can see that here is answer column, and maybe I can choose the answer is the first one. Choice A is the model answer, so I choose this one, and then I can click save. And then you can see that here is the question that I just added, and with the model answer, the first choice. Here is some other type of question. Maybe you can see by just clicking this essay type and fill in the blank. Also, if the type is fill in the blank, you can specify a model answer here. So this one, maybe the question is C Gaga and Java is what? So the model answer is programming language. And multiple choice or true or false also provide auto checking for you. And so if I want to just modify a questions, maybe this one, I want to modify it. So by easily just clicking this tab, and then maybe I choose, maybe I want to add more choice. and I want this one to be the answer, and also maybe just save. And so here now we can check. Oh, the question is already updated. So after setting up the question and stored in the question pool, and now we can go on to create a quiz. So here is the quiz showed that which is by me, that is here the login information, and I want to add a new here. So I just click add. You can see that here will require you to input some information of the quiz. So here is the name of the quiz and which course, and we choose this one, and the start time. So maybe I input and the end time. Okay, just a short quiz, and the total score is 100. And after inputting this information, so the student can only get into the quiz during this start time and end time, and not for the other times. After you input all the information for the quiz, you can now set up the quiz by choosing the question in the question pool. So maybe I just add I want to add this one, and the question that multiple choice I added just previously, and maybe the fill in the blank. So the order, maybe I want just 1, 2, 3, and input the full mark of each question. So maybe essay is 40, and multiple choice 30, and fill in the blank is also 30. And after you put the question here, you can preview before you publish the quiz. And so after you click the preview button, you can see that, if this is a mobile device that is in a student view, so he or she will view the quiz like this. So the question and the full mark of the question. And here is the quiz title, and select the second questions with 4 choice, and then next the fill in the blank questions. So you can close the preview, and then now I'm going to publish this quiz. So after publish the quiz, you can see that in the quiz page, that is the one that I added before. So after just collect the answers from student, I can now in the quiz page can mark the student answers, choose mark. You can see that 3 students in this course, and all of them have took the quiz, and so I can choose mark. In here you can see that 3 questions, this is the student answer. And so first, this is an essay type question, and I do not provide auto mark for this, and so I can just based on the answer, maybe I just put 35, and maybe I can leave some comment to the student. Good. And next, this is the multiple choice answer, and remember that the model answer is choice D, and the student choose choice A. So here's low mark for these questions, and for this one, the answer should be programming language, and the student only input code. So actually, it is totally different from the answer, and the auto mark system will show 0 mark to this student. But as a teacher, you can still modify the actual marks. Maybe I still want to give 5 marks to this student, and maybe leave some comment is that is different, and press accept. So you can see that the mark is already changed to 40. And let's see the next one. You can see that here is a wrong answer with a multiple choice, and so the mark is also 0. But in here, the student input programming language, which is the same as the model answer of this question, and so the system will auto give a 30 marks to this student. And so maybe I have no modification, and I can just accept this. And finally, this student, I can go to chat. For the question 2, the student choose the right answer, choice D, and so you can see that the mark is already 30 marks given to this question. And the third question, the student only input programming, which is just partially correct, which is not programming language, and so still this system will also give partially mark, maybe 15 marks. So it is a suggested mark. If the teacher I want to still change a little bit from it, so maybe I add 5 more marks to it. I can choose to input 20 and some comment, maybe this one, and so I can accept and mark accept. You can see the score is already changed. So after I've marked the student quiz, I can go to the report page. In here, there is 2 options. I can try to view the report of the quiz and also send an email to the student to announce the result. And maybe I just show report first. In here, you can see that statistics and the information about the quiz. So first is how many students attend the quiz, and the higher marks of this student, lower marks, and also the FH mark. And here is the individual student mark. And so you can see that here is the chart view. And so after this, I can choose send email, and then it will ask you, do you want to send this quiz result to the student? And I can choose OK. By just clicking this button, the result will automatically send to the student CTU email account. So I can go to check. And you see that this one, here is the email sent. I can view the result. So you see that here is my marks. And now I can log in as an admin. And so you can see that here is the admin role. What the admin can do is that he or she can do the user management, which is add or modify or delete a student or a teacher. So actually they work the same. So I can maybe just add a new student. Username is the student ID, and full name, and the password preset, and I can save it. Also, I can modify the student account information. Maybe I just modify it and also save. And you can see that it is already modified. And here is some the search function. You can see that, and all for easier management. And I can try to delete a student too. So for the teacher, it is the same. Just the login name and the full name, and also the password. Also, I can search by name and also modify it. and maybe I can also delete a teacher. So actually here is what the user management that an administrator can do. And sign on, return to the index page.
Now I'm going to demo the student platform. After you go into the application with your mobile device, you can see that here is the login page. And you can use your student ID to log in. After you sign in, you can see that here is the course you have taken, which have a bunch of quiz. And within the quiz time, you can see that here is a start quiz button. After you click the start quiz button, then the quiz will be start. And so you can see that here is the quiz title and the time left. So here is a fill in the blank questions so that you can answer. So you can answer just easily by inputting using the keyboard. And you can see that here is an unsaved button. That means that your answer is not saved. So you can choose to manually press the save button and then save. Or you can just go to the next question. And here is a multiple choice question. And you may answer, maybe I answer this one. Oh, in this time, if I accidentally press the exit button, and so you will exit the application. And you can see that here is a message prompt. In this time, what you can do is that ask you to find the examiner. So what happen if I don't find the examiner? So you can try to go to the application again. And you can see that there is a message so that don't allow you to log in to do the quiz again and ask you to find your examiner. So the examiner can go to his teacher platforms and go to the monitor page and can see that the name is already here. And so he can just by clicking this and view the time log here. And if he determines that you do not have any dishonest behavior, he can choose to unlock your account. So unlock and done. Now you can try to be logged in again. So you can log in successfully and start the quiz. And the first answer is saved. And so go to the next question. I choose this one. And then you can see that there is a low next button. This means that this is the end of the quiz. And after I complete the quiz, I can submit it. And you see that, do you want to submit your answer? Okay. And now the answer is submitted and return you to this page.